Join me as I challenge myself to make the most delicious Chickoo Pecan Kulfi at home, and see if I can nail the perfect flavors. Chickoo Pecan Kulfi is a match made in heaven, and I'm so excited to share this recipe with you all today. The creamy texture, the sweetness of the chickoo, and the crunch of the pecans all come together to create a dessert that's perfect for hot summer days. When it comes to making homemade kulfi, I know a lot of you might have faced some challenges. Getting the texture right can be tough. It's easy to end up with an icy or grainy kulfi instead of that smooth, creamy goodness we all crave. And then there's the flavor balancing act. How do you get the right amount of sweetness, the perfect hint of spice, and that subtle nutty flavor from the pecans? I've experimented with different recipes, and I've had my fair share of failures, but today I'm going to share with you my secrets for making the perfect Chickoo Pecan Kulfi at home. It's all about using high-quality ingredients, like fresh chickoos and real pecans, and paying attention to the little details that make all the difference. I've also learned that tempering is key when it comes to making kulfi. You want to heat the mixture to just the right temperature to get that perfect crystal formation, and then chill it down quickly to stop the growth of those ice crystals. It's a delicate process, but trust me, the end result is totally worth it. Let's start with the ingredients we'll need for this recipe. We've got heavy cream, whole milk, sugar, chickoo puree, pecans, cardamom powder, and a pinch of salt. You can adjust the amount of sugar to your taste, but I find that this recipe is perfect just the way it is. Now it's time to start cooking. In a large saucepan, combine the heavy cream, whole milk, sugar, and a pinch of salt. Heat the mixture over medium heat, stirring occasionally, until the sugar has dissolved and the mixture is hot but not boiling. Remove it from the heat, and let it cool slightly. Next, we're going to add in the chickoo puree and a sprinkle of cardamom powder. Stir well to combine, then cover the mixture and refrigerate it for at least 2 hours or overnight. This will allow the flavors to meld together beautifully and the mixture to chill down completely. Once the mixture is chilled, it's time to churn it in our ice cream maker. If you don't have an ice cream maker, don't worry, you can also place the mixture in a 9 by 13 inch baking dish and freeze it for about 2 hours, stirring every 30 minutes until the desired consistency is reached. While the mixture is churning, let's get our pecans ready. Simply chop them up into small pieces and set them aside. We'll add them to the kulfi once it's almost fully set. The moment of truth has finally arrived. It's time to pour our mixture into molds and freeze it to perfection. I love this part of the process, because it's like the anticipation of watching your favorite show or opening a gift on your birthday. You just know that something amazing is waiting for you at the end of it all. As we pour the mixture into our molds, I want you to take a deep breath and imagine the creamy texture, the sweetness of the chickoo, and the crunch of those delicious pecans all coming together in perfect harmony. It's a beautiful thing, guys. The waiting game begins. We'll let our kulfi freeze for at least 6 hours or overnight, until it's scoopable and perfect. You can also place the molds in a larger container or bag to protect them from any odors or flavors in your freezer. And that's it, guys. We've done it. Our Chickoo Pecan Kulfi is finally ready, and it's absolutely divine. I love the way the chickoo adds a sweetness and depth of flavor to the kulfi, while the pecans provide a nice crunch and texture. It's the perfect summer treat, and I know you're all going to love it just as much as I do. Making Chickoo Pecan Kulfi at home is actually a lot easier than you might think. It just takes a little patience, some high-quality ingredients, and the right techniques. I hope you guys give this recipe a try and let me know how it turns out for you. Do you have any favorite dessert recipes or summer treats? Let me know in the comments below.